Hi, everybody. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you. Catherine Corona here, day 15. I get to look at the corner of my computer to see what date it is. And so today I woke up and I was in so much pain I could hardly breathe and really having a hard time walking. I'm standing up now because I can't sit. Something happened to my hip. It'd been coming on, and I had an appointment to see the doctor and talk to her, and she's going to do an MRI, but it's been taking a long time to get into the doctor, and here I am. So I'm standing up, and had to decide if I'm going to the emergency room because it's really, really hard to walk, breathe, do anything. But I almost succumbed to oh no. And then I went, don't do that. Don't do that. And I think, we're in these bodies. So my thought for the day, the reflection for the day is we're in these bodies. And let's just not make it worse, right? Whatever aches and pains or our current ailment is, let's not make it worse by having an opinion about it. And it's how I got through cancer 3 times. I just didn't have an opinion about it. I just one foot in front of the other, and I was just accepting of it. But I also had to accept that I could possibly be leaving. And what I did was I let go of all attachments I had, all attachments to family, attachments to those I loved. The hardest thing was the attachment to my dog. But I kind of thought through it like, how can I handle the attachment to the dog? The only way I could was to find have a great home set up for her, which I did, and then that handled that. So I just went through one thing at a time. So my thought for today is when we have these things that come out of left field, I mean, there's a practical level. I probably can't wait till I have the doctor's appointment. Probably need to go to the emergency room today and cancel my appointment for tomorrow where I have to drive to it. I set up somebody to take me to the hospital. And I thought, well, I'll wait till I do this meditation, though, because we have an appointment that's important. So I almost, like I said, succumbed to, oh no, and then I went, oh no, and then I went, okay, that's enough complaining. Now let's just handle things. And I think, in my experience, having had a lot of experience with physical stuff, ailments and stuff and things, it's the only way to be happy within them. It's the only way to be happy within them. And ultimately, that's the test of self-mastery. Can you handle everything that comes your way with peace, equanimity, love, and acceptance? And I think, that's the lesson of Jesus. Because we know that he kept loving everybody through his trials and tribulations, and the same with the apostles if we read their stories. And many of the masters and spiritual beings through the ages. Joan of Arc is another one that comes to mind. And not that they didn't have their human moments. None of us, we're all human, but that we transcend those. So I'm transcending my pain. I'm standing up for as long as I can. And let's just have some moments of meditation. So you can meditate standing up any way you want. You can meditate. You can go inward, in other words. Do spiritual exercise. Exercising your spirit is what we call it also. So take a deep breath in. Bring that energy from the base of your spine all the way up through your torso. Let the air out and let any judgments, opinions be released, and fill yourself up and let that beautiful happiness of spirit fill you. And let the air out. And another breath from the very base of your spine, up through your torso, through the top of your head, right up into heaven and out. And we call ourselves forward in our awareness into that light of spirit that is always present. It's just for us to awaken to it. And in these moments, these daily meditations, we awaken more and more and start to train our consciousness to be awake in the spirit more and more of the time, to be awake in the happiness and the peace, the contentment. Just breathe normally. And we invite the loving presence of the great spirit within us and without, that divine, our own divine nature, and that divinity that creates us, to be present in our consciousness in a way that we can understand it, hear it, and see it. And we open up our spiritual eyes, spiritual ears, spiritual senses, all the senses, to the rhythm of the heartbeat of creation, the rhythm of the loving of the holy breath, the peace, the freedom and liberation, the understandings of your life here on earth and in spirit. And we'll just take a few moments in this field of understanding and loving to let it absorb into every part of our consciousness and open and receive any guidance, wisdom, just the peace. If you feel the spirit shake you a little, almost like a shiver, just know that that's your body releasing and the spiritual energy flooding parts of you. And any negativity shaking off. It can be many things, and it's part of it, and you can just enjoy it. And we'll just open up to the loving and the healing energy and loving. And we'll be in this aspect of God for a few moments. Find your breath. If you have any thoughts that come in, just go back to your breath and then lift right back up, right in that place in your forehead, deep inside where there's that sweet spot of transcendent knowing, of connection with spirit. Bring your awareness there and let's go back inside. And expand even farther, reaching your consciousness into the spiritual realms, the soul realms, through your soul into God. And let's just take a few moments there. Allow that spiritual energy to penetrate every part of your body, mind, spirit, soul, unconscious, subconscious, and throughout your room, your neighborhood, blessing everything and everyone. And let this divine energy bless those in this world who are standing for peace, for justice, for equanimity, for a better world. Bless all those people and organizations, the workers of light in this world, and the leaders of governments, that their hearts may be open to the wisest choices. And we bring that energy back to our hearts and breathe in. And bring your awareness back to your body. Just take a moment to observe how you feel. If there was anything on your mind or heart, has it just gone into peace and being present? Mine has. I barely feel the pain. It's there, but I barely feel it, which is wonderful. That doesn't mean I still won't take care of it, but I can transcend it. And so we'll see you tomorrow or whenever. Berush Beishan.